Hi everyone, this is Mohan Raghavan. This video we are going to see what is opacity and transparency in CSS3. Generally, when you consider the transparency with a glass, that means that if you see through the glass, you can see all the things behind the glass, which means that it has the full transparency. In a similar fashion, we can apply the transparency in the CSS by using the opacity. The opacity, if it is a 0, that means that it will be full transparent so that you can see all the things behind that layer or behind the background. If it is a 1, that means that you cannot see anything because the transparency will not be there so that you will be seeing actual image or actual content. So with that, we will just go to the VS Code and see the index.html. Here you can see the index.html, which has the default h1 and p tag, and it has one image. Just we will see the output. Here you can see this is the image and this is the h1 and p tag, and it has the background as red. Now we will go to the VS Code and we will go to the basics.css. In image, you can add the opacity. For example, now if you see the image, it will be fully seen to you. That means that you don't have any transparency. Let's say I'm just going to make transparency by using the opacity. If I make 0.3, so that means that it will be transparent only 30%. So that means that you can see some things behind that image, which is a red. That's why you are seeing the red also in the image. Let's say if I make it as 1. So that means that there will not be any transparency so that you will not see the background, you will see only the image. So by changing the opacity from 0 to 1, you can see the different transparency level. Even you can use the percentage. Let's make it as a 30 and you can see the 30% transparency. So that means that 30% of the things will be transparent to you, which is in the background. The similar fashion we can apply at the color level. For example, whenever you apply the color, we were using one of the values like RGB. In the RGB, we can add one more argument or let's say one more value called A, which is nothing but alpha. By giving the alpha value, you can set up the transparent. Here you can see it will be in red background. If you just change the alpha value to 0.5, it will be 50% transparent to you. So that means that by default, the background was white. So if you are making 50% transparent, so that means that 50% will be shown to you from the background. So that's the reason you are seeing the combination of red and white. Let's see if I make it as a 0.8. So that means that 80% of the things from the background will be shown to you. So that's the reason you are seeing the combination of red and white in the combination of or in the ratio of 80-20. So let's make it 0 and see. If you make it as a 0, that means that you will have full transparency so that you can see entire thing from the background. By default, the background is white. So you are seeing entire white in the web viewport. Now let's say I will make it as a percentage. So let's make it 50%. It's not necessary. You can give only in the numeric value. You can give in the percentage as well. So it will be in the 50%. So far we have seen for the image, for the background, we are applying the opacity or transparency. Even for the H1 tag or let's say any tag, you can apply the opacity. Opacity, let's say for the H1 tag, I will make it as 0.6 and save it. Here you can see the H1 tag, which is the dream city, is shown as 60% transparency. So this way we can play around with any tag or any background images. For any color, you can set up the transparency by using the alpha or by using the opacity parameter or opacity attribute in the CSS. So this is all about the basics on the opacity or transparency in the CSS3. So thanks for watching and have a great day.